Welcome to another horror movie review. I hope you enjoy it and find the information helpful. Today's selection is entitled Sorority Row, released in 2009. I was actually pretty shocked to find out that the biggest bitch, Jessica, actually had some motivations for being the way she was. And as the audience, we get to understand a lot more about the reasons. Her boyfriend summed her up pretty well when he said she was a power bitch that needed to be powerful. There were some really epic death scenes in this movie. A few of them were very inventive, and it was almost comical how some of the characters died. This was more of the traditional killer tries to kill everyone type of movie. However, it was a pretty good one for that style of movie. I enjoyed how all of the characters seemed to have different aspects: the nerd, the techie, the bitch, the butch, and the oddball, instead of just being carbon copies of each other. For the most part, you understand their motivations and personalities. You're kept guessing who the killer might be until the very end, which was an aspect that I really enjoyed about this movie. You had your guess until those people ended up dying. This movie is such a testament to why you don't do pranks, and it sums up the reason I don't ever want to be a sorority girl. I would rather worry about my brain than having perfect makeup and perfect hair. There is a shower scene in this movie, yeah, shocking, I know, but I couldn't focus on what the characters were doing or saying after I realized that in the communal shower, they don't wear flip-flops. I got grotesque shivers of grossness down my spine and like, so many funguses on the floor. The other aspect I wasn't so impressed about with this movie was the magical gunshot, which of course only stopped working moments before the shooter dies. They didn't even have to reload until they were about to die, and we're talking a semi-automatic 2-barrel shotgun here. At the most, it can hold 4 shots. Yeah, she easily shoots off more than that. Interesting facts. Sorority Row is a remake of The House on Sorority Row, 1983. The script for The House on Sorority Row was written by Mark Roseman, who also directed the film, and screenwriter Bobby Fine. Their script was readapted for Sorority Row by screenwriters Josh Skolberg and Beat Goldfinger. Audio-visual unsynchronized. When the girls and Garrett are driving to the mineshaft, Jessica says, "Look at me," 3 times. The second time, her mouth doesn't move. Continuity. When Jessica is killed, her eyes are open. When the shot pans out, her eyes are closed. Then when the killer removes the tire iron from her mouth, her eyes are open again. Trivia. Lee Pipes originally read for the part of the character for Ellie. After auditioning for Ellie, she auditioned for the part of Jessica. After a second audition for the role of Jessica, as well as a makeover of hair extensions and wardrobe change, she was given the part. The bird-shaped cane that Cassidy grabs for a weapon in one scene is a homage to the original The House of Sorority Row, as it's the original style cane that Miss Slater carries in that film. This movie was shipped to theaters under the codename Solidarity. Brianna Evangan had a line in her previous theological feature, Step Up to the Streets 2008, saying, "It's like I've landed in an episode of The Hills 2006. In Sorority Row 2009, she co-stars along Hills cast member Audrina Patridge. Mark Roseman, the executive producer, was the writer, producer, director of the original The House on Sorority Row 1983. The film shares a great deal many similarities with 2006 slasher film Black Christmas 2006. Both serve as late 2000s horror remakes. Both cover sorority girls as the target of a homicidal, cleverly concealed killer. Both feature a spectacle-wearing sorority sister target, runner Willis Ellie in this feature, and Catherine Cole's Eve Agenin in Glenn Morgan's Black Christmas. Both feature a cheating Kyle character, this film is being Matt Lancaster's Kyle Tyson, and Black Christmas is being Oliver Hudson's character Kyle Autry, a female protagonist devoted to the concept of the sorority sisters being an actual surrogate family to some extent. A female character who is not a sorority sister but a target of the killer, scrambling to find the truth behind the disappearance of their actual sister who serves as a sorority sister. One distinctive center target on the body in each execution. This film is being an oral fixation, with all the female victims sustaining blunt force to the mouth, and Black Christmas as being an octical fixation with blunt force to the eye region. Also, both feature a house mother devoted to her sorority girl charges, who meets a demise by impalement and is spared being dispatched in the same fixation fashion as her charges, and both featuring an alcohol-boozing sister who meets a demise while lying down. In this case, Margot Harshman's Chugs, who has a wine bottle rammed down her throat, and in Black Christmas, Crystal Yule's Lauren Hannon, who has both her eyes ripped out whilst laying down on the bed asleep. In August 2009, the British Board of Film Classification originally classified this film as 18, meaning that no one in the UK under 18 years of age was able to see it. E1 Films, the UK distributor, asked the BBFC to reconsider, and in a rare move, it decided to pass the film uncut in the lower 15 category range. The frat boy who drunkenly declares himself a sea pig is directly referencing the original film, wherein a student jumps in the sorority swimming pool and declares the same. The movie was originally supposed to be released on October 2nd, but was bumped up to September 11th release instead. According to the script, Cassidy's surname is Chaplin and Jessica's is Pearson. The name on the college the girls attend is Rossman, named after Mark Grossman, the writer-director of the original film, as well as the executive producer of this film. Several of the musical tracks used for the background during dialogue are used in the video game Sims 3 when the Sims stereo is set to custom. Jamie Chung's first horror film, the second being 7500. Producer Darlin Hollander is the son of the veteran film executive Ivan Holden, who brought the assets of Edward L. Morton's Film Ventures International (FVI) in 1985 and was the theatrical distributor of the original The House on Sorority Row, 1983. Horror film. Technical specifications. Runtime. 1 hour 41 minutes or 101 minutes. Sound mix DS Dolby Digital. Color, this movie was in color. Aspect ratio 2.35:1. Camera Panavision cameras and lenses. Filming locations. Interior shots were taken in Crafton, Pennsylvania, Homestead, Pennsylvania, Monhold, Pennsylvania. Graduation scenes were taken at Soldiers and Sailors Museum and Memorial, 1441 Fifth Avenue, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Aerial views of Washington, Pennsylvania. This movie had a global release, however here are some interesting dates. UK, September 9th, 2009. Australia, September 10th, 2009. This movie was released on September 11th, 2009 in the following countries: Canada, Ireland, USA. Sweden, March 17th, 2010, DVD premiere. Booze. 6th. As good as this movie was, it was not my type of tea, and I don't see myself watching it again. Not that it didn't have its moments, I just wasn't that big of a fan. Scary. 8. This mystery horror film kept you guessing who was the killer until the killer unmasked itself. The horror aspect was helped along greatly by a great helping of well-done death scenes and a few dashes of well-done gore. Script. 77%. The script was interesting. The language used seemed to fit the characters, and Jessica's bitchy ways was definitely defined by the way she looked, acted, and the things she said. I was pleased that only one of the hot girls was running around half naked by the end of the film. Soundtrack. 75%. The soundtrack is kind of in the middle for me. I wish it had been better. Good songs that set the mood and atmosphere were chosen. The vocals were clear, but there were some issues with clipping and sound mixing, and for a movie like this, it should have been better. Cinematography. 70%. For the most part, this was well done, however the opening credits and that awkward dancing really didn't sit well with me. I really did enjoy the inventive way the killer killed. As I said, more of them were darkly comical. If you like this video, hit the like button and share it with another like-minded horror fiend just like you. If you want to know when more videos are coming, simply subscribe to the channel. If you have any of your own horror movie suggestions that you think I should review, write them in the comments below. Also, if you disagree with my review, feel free to tell me why in the comments below. I always like to know other people's opinions. I know you can pick any YouTuber to watch, so I just want to thank you for picking one of my videos. Hope it didn't scare you to death.